Oh my god, Kaylee. Bro, her voice is really piercing. Like, great rapping voice. Oh my god, I love her voice when she raps. Yes, please. Give me more of that. Hey guys, it's me, Cruel, back again with another reaction video here in this YouTube channel. And today we have a new girl group called STARSEED'Z with their, I think, debut music video called Iconic. This is a 4-member girl group that from 2 days ago, first single Iconic, yep, just debuted. And it is a very international K-pop group. So let's check out the K-pop very quick before we jump into the music video reaction. So yeah, this is their debut from Seedbox Entertainment, which is a French company. That's already the first interesting part here. Then we have the first member, Kaylee, which is the leader and main rapper, and she is, well, French, but I think she is ethnically Hmong. What, I don't know what this is. Like, never heard this. Is this East and Southeast Asia? Yeah, okay, I've heard it. So mostly in Southeast Asia, such as Vietnam, Laos, Thailand, and Myanmar. So she's somewhere from there, technically, ethnically, but she is born in French. Okay. Then we have Kanya. Kanya is also born French, but she's ethnically Indonesian. So I can see a pattern already. I only knew that their ethnicities are kind of all around the world, but I didn't know that they're all kind of born from France or like living in France. So I guess that makes sense now. She's the main dancer, okay. Then we have June. June, she's French, but she's ethnically Thai Vietnamese from her father and Guadeloupe and Italian from her mother's side. So she's like a 25% of each kind of case, which is really interesting. She is, by the way, age-wise, yeah, age I would have to think. They're 22, 20, and then June is quite young actually. She is 16. And then we have Leah. Leah is also 16, and she's French, again, but she is Chinese ethnically. So yeah, we have ethnically a lot of different Asian heritages, and June is kind of all over the world, honestly. And then they're all from France, so it's essentially a French girl group, if you want to say. Let's check it out. Is there subtitles? I'm not sure. There's not. Only auto-generated. Let's check out the music video. STARSEED'Z with Iconic. Okay, I don't know why that just restarted like that. God knows. Okay. June with red hair, right? I think. Let me double take who's who again. The blonde with bangs was the Magne Leah, okay. So June with the red hair, Kanya, okay, and Kaylee with the short, right? No, not short. That's Kaylee with the bangs. Oh, attitude for sure. The freaking queen. Kanya. She has a very interesting visual. Oh my lord, she's... Yeah, I cannot, based on her face, I would not be able to tell where she's from. Except Europe. Leah is really cute. This video is kind of cool. Oh. Kanya's center. Kaylee and Kanya are very badass. Kanya rapping. Not the greatest rap. Oh my god, Kaylee. Is that how you pronounce her name? I don't want to... Yeah, it's Kaylee. Bro, her voice is really piercing. Like, great rapping voice. Sorry, Kanya's rap wasn't that good. Great dancer though. Oh my god, I love her voice when she raps. Yes, please. Give me more of that. Leah de Magne is the main vocal, right? I can hear that. Ooh. became a sword. The dolls are a bit freaky. The choreo is not bad. I want to say so far the choreo is okay. Like, it ain't that crazy. I think they definitely also music video wise they have this shot here very often. First and foremost, I thought it looked really good, but they keep panning around between 2 or 3 different scenes. It's definitely a little bit cheap-ish, but I have to compliment them because it's a French company, right? I don't know. I don't think there ever was a French company that tried to get into K-pop like this, or at least not to this extent or on this level, because this is really clean. There's something in K-pop where some companies, they don't have that high budget, but they have a really good way of making low budget look really good. And I think they succeeded in that in this. It looks crisp and clean, you know? And I'm not bored of it. I just recognize that they reuse scenes, but that's a good thing that I don't get bored. I think Bandit from MHN Entertainment is, for example, another group that used to be really good with this, / the staff behind that group. I also want to say one more thing. What was it? I feel like June doesn't necessarily have a clear role yet, I want to say. What is her role on the K profile? Lead vocalist. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. She's not a main of anything, right? Kanya is like the main dancer from what I see so far. Kaylee is the main rapper. At least that's what I would say. Maybe it's the other way around. Because Kaylee has a lot of center. Ah yeah, the outfits are really cool. I like the outfits. Oh my god, yeah, speaking of that. Holy moly, Kanya. Close-up shots of flowers. Bridge. Oh, they have wings. Oh, only Leah. Okay, that was impressive. Give it to her. I have a bias. Guys. Guess who it is? I'll tell you in a minute. Ah, in French, huh? My bad, I just woke up iconic. I like that catchphrase because that is, like, I like songs and I think it's really smart. A lot of songs these days kind of try to do that at least. They make a catchphrase that people can identify with and be motivated. Like, it's kind of like this I'm a boss bitch kind of attitude, right? I think that's really smart because a lot of people these days, they really want to feel confident in themselves and they definitely get boosted by music to achieve that sometimes, right? Like if they're in a bad mood or they're not feeling themselves, they play that song and now they're feeling themselves. So this is kind of that song. I think that's really smart and I personally also am that type of person, to be honest. I really like it. Directed by Song Sasawat. That sounds a little bit high, I'm not so sure though. Okay, let me know more about that. Seedbox Entertainment, yeah, okay. I think my first impression is that Leah has a great voice, for sure. I can see why she's the main vocalist, I like her. I can also see that she's really young though. I think Kanya is a great dancer. She has really big charisma. I like her, but I don't like her rap. I have to see what the profile says. I think she's labeled the main rapper actually. No, Kanya main dancer. Okay, then never mind. I didn't say anything. Kaylee is the better rapper and Kanya is the better dancer. I agree with that, and I think they have a really good dual chemistry. Like these two together, they really make the group shine right now. Because I have to say, as good as Leah's voice is, her charisma is not really existent. She doesn't really have it. She's literally a baby. And I think June is trying really hard and she has it a little bit, but I don't really feel like spoken to. Like I don't really feel like I'm watching her and I'm enjoying that. Like I'm watching her and I can see she's trying and I can see she has something, but it's just not for me. You know what I mean? I'm not hating on her at all, but I'm just saying that it's my first impression that I don't really feel anything yet. Maybe she didn't get to showcase that good enough, but I feel like she had a quite a big standout part. I think each of the 4 members had like equal screen time, I want to say. So yeah, like this part here with the umbrella and everything, she had like a pretty big standout part and where she got to showcase herself quite well. But I feel like she doesn't really have much going for her in terms of performance. And that makes it kind of hard because I don't know who's singing what, right? I can only assume that whoever is on screen right now in the center is the one that's singing. And I feel like I hear Kanya's and Kaylee's voices. Actually, I think their voices are pretty easy to hear, but I mean, it's my first time listening to them, right? So if I listen to the song a few more times, I can probably tell when June is singing. So then I would be able to know, okay, maybe her voice is really good too, you know? But for now, it's hard to tell. So since she is really only a vocalist, and I think she would also be considered a visual here. As for the Korean standard, I think she's probably the most visually appealing to the Korean standard. Next to Kaylee, these two. I think that's kind of her role, and it's hard for me to really be into a visual on first glance unless I'm giga simping them, but usually not. I'm usually simping talent first and foremost, and maybe visual comes later. Yeah, so for me it's just not something like that I would simp June in the beginning is unlikely. But yeah, that's my reaction to STARSEED'Z ICONIC. I think that's a pretty decent debut. I think the elephant in the room is this cringe or is it not cringe, right? I think we all know that, at least most people notice that over the years there's been a few trials of American/Western, let's just say Western, companies making a K-pop group. I think usually the approaches were, though, that they were also Western members. They were not actually Asian heritage. And now these four are all Asian heritage. So it definitely, just visually, you know, just subconsciously, by watching them, you feel like it's fitting more than you're watching like 4 American girls dancing under a bridge, right? Which that actually happened. Look it up. So I would say initially it just works a bit better. I can't tell, however, what I would think over time, you know. But I think they have a solid base in terms of talent. They have a solid base in terms of reach. I think they reach a lot of people with. I think being multinational in the K-pop group is actually a good thing, because K-pop is so global these days that I think reaching a lot of people with your nationalities is actually a big advantage. So I can see them having followers, but then again, they only have 6K likes on the video. They have 5K subs, right? For now, I will support them. Of course, I always support people. If you don't know me yet, I always subscribe to everyone. I want to support them, but their views are potentially ad views because only 6K likes. Based on their like ratio, it's probably some ad views. I would imagine it's probably 200 to 250,000 ad views. So around 24 to 74,000 organically views, because it's also only 500 comments, right? So I think that sounds about right. That is like something between 20 to 70K, really. But yeah, that is my reaction to STARSEED'Z ICONIC. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and see you guys next time. Peace.